I'm Jaya, this is Joel. We're going to be talking about our lives together, how we're failing at adulting. So we're going to be sharing every week what we've been up to in the week. We're going to be sharing some funny stories about Amelia, who's my 4-year-old daughter, whatever crazy thing she's been up to, whatever Wilbur's eaten this week. You'd be surprised how strange it gets. And then we're also going to be sharing our worst customer of the week. So we both work in hospitality and we both come across some pretty shocking customers. So to kick start, so that you get to know a little bit about both of us, we're going to ask some questions to the other.
What, Jaya, is the most important thing to you?
Family and happiness, however you find it.
What motivates you?
I suppose more of the same, but well, I think Amelia mainly. Amelia motivates me, and just this, our lives together, and trying to do more and
Be happy.
Progress and be happy.
Your favourite cereal?
It's those, the ones, these like honey crunchy nut clusters, which I used to love, and then Joel once introduced the ones with milk chocolate curls, which I never bought because I was like, that's not healthy, that's not cereal. Oh my god, it's changed the game. It's the best thing. It's probably so full of sugar, but I love that shit. I literally have to ration myself. I have to ration it. I only allow myself to have it once a week.
What's the stupidest thing you cannot live without?
Do you know how sad this is? It's that extra bubble gum, chewing gum.
Yeah, you can't.
I am a bit addicted to it. I get really upset if I leave the house and I don't have it in my bag.
Your biggest bugbear?
I think my biggest bugbear in life is lazy people. I don't understand them. You know me, I'm so get up and go all the time. You only get one life, what are you doing? You're right here. Your turn. What is the most important thing to you?
I would say the 3/4, including Mabel, in this house. I would say you, Amelia, this little man that's licking me right now, and Mabel the cat.
She's my cat.
Yeah.
I got her before we got together. What motivates you?
You, in the last 9 months of knowing you, have motivated me. Yeah, have helped me in many ways. This is not meant to be an emotional part of the podcast, but...
Emotional. What's your favourite cereal?
I mean, I'm probably going to agree with the crunchy nut clusters with chocolate.
Good.
When I was younger, I used to love cereal. I don't have it as much anymore, to be fair.
Yeah, I never really liked it until I discovered that.
I like just crunchy nut by itself. I like that.
Just like the flakes?
Yeah, just
crunchy
the flake.
flakes, yeah. The stupidest thing you cannot live without. Terry's chocolate orange.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to answer all these for me.
Sorry,
but
when
yeah.
I wrote this, I was like...
Yeah, to be fair, I am obsessed with Terry's chocolate oranges. The little ones that you get in the big packs, we've always got a pack.
Always.
We just know what we want. We know what we like.
And
right?
it's Terry's chocolate orange.
Exactly.
Biggest bugbear?
It probably is you over-exaggerating things. To be fair.
No, that can't be your
do.
biggest bugbear in the world. Mine wasn't even about you. I could have so
Okay.
many about you.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'd say the thing you complain about most is bad customers.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Ask me again.
What is your biggest bugbear?
Manners. People that do not have manners. Manners are for free. It is something simple, but just common courtesy of being nice to people doesn't cost anything.
And just having respect for all people. I think.
Just because you're a customer in a shop doesn't make you better than the people that are serving you. That's what I say.
Exactly.
Just be friendly.
Yeah, I agree. I tried to teach Mia. I'm so strict with her about saying please and thank you because it's horrible. And I don't know about you, I love hospitality. It's the career I've chosen, and people look down on you so much, because they're going off to their business and they pop in to get their coffee. Oh, anyway, you're gonna hear some good stories in that section of the vlog. Always share stories when we come home from most days, so there's gonna be the best one of the week from each of us.
Stay tuned for more.
Stay tuned. Welcome to the pilot. Oh, hello.
Okay.
I'm going to pour some wine.
Pour some wine.
This is the section, winging it with wine, where we get smashed because we hate our life.
So we just drink wine to get through it. We met 9 months ago. I lie. We met nearly a year ago, so 11 months ago. In November 2018, I used to pop into a coffee shop in St Albans in Hertfordshire, a place called Nakora. I used to see this beautiful barista behind the coffee machine.
Such a sweet talker.
I instantly fell in love with her. I didn't know who she was. I didn't really speak to her. I was too nervous. If anyone knows me, I'm not that kind of person, so...
And I mean, when he says he didn't speak to me, he did not speak to me.
I was too nervous.
I was like, this guy's coming in every day and I really fancy him. And it's all the mixed signals because he's coming in every day but then wouldn't actually talk to me. But he did smile at me a lot.
Smiled. I looked at her a lot. Maybe a bit too much. It probably came across quite creepy.
Joel's a videographer, so he used to come in there and work on his laptop in the window and I'd be behind the bar. Pretty much every time I spoke, he would turn around to see me.
Yeah, I didn't really concentrate too much when I was editing. I gave it, a solid 2 months.
Ages.
I didn't even pluck up the courage myself, actually.
So I had to tell someone I worked with that I fancied him. She, by coincidence, knew someone that he knew, got in touch with her, and they texted him. It was all very high school.
The next day, maybe a couple of days later.
I'll tell you what, it was a couple of days because I saw him the next day and he just walked straight past. And I was like, oh great, well this is great and ruined and thinks I'm a child because I'm not even meaning to, I managed to get someone to text him, to text someone else, to text him. So obviously now he thinks I'm about 6 years old.
But that wasn't the case.
See, this is stressing me out.
I was still probably really nervous. I was shitting it, to be fair. I did come back in.
He did. He finally made it in. It took him 3 drinks. He ordered 3 drinks. And I was like, this is so good because we both know.
I think it was by the time I'd left. And by this point,
after 3 drinks,
I was shaking all over the place. I ended up writing on a note, on a piece of paper. And at the time, you were ill.
Yeah, I was really ill. I had the flu.
So
I was working there, like, quite delirious. Was like, have I imagined this whole situation in my head? And then he was packing up to go, and I was like, no fucking way. But he comes up to the counter with this little note, which I thought was so cute. It was really cute. And I still have it now.
And it said, maybe when you feel better, that maybe we could go for a drink or something to eat.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think we were the perfect match. Should we cut that bit?
No, keep it.
That's how we met, and I think on that second date, when I came to yours, I don't know if it was that day or the next day, and by the 3rd date, I think I was like, let's not mess around.
Talk about this on the vlog.
Yeah, I asked you out.
I was like, gonna say something else.
Don't know what she thinks.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
We're not going this deep on the vlog.
So that's where her mind goes. Not where my mind was going. My mind was going to the romantic side where I said...
No, I was not thinking about the romantic side.
Yeah.
I think we both knew.
We definitely knew. I think I knew as soon as I saw her.
What we're going to do is that we're going to have a little section of what's been going on in the week. Amelia anecdote of the week because she is hilarious. We've got a really good one for you today. Depending on if Wilbur's been irritating or not, he might get a little anecdote as well. And some of these little questions which we found, which is really funny, they're like little relationship quizzes, so we're going to pick 3 through. And also, we both work in customer service. We're going to do worst customer of the week.
Yeah, that sounds better, doesn't it?
Not customer of the week, in case any of our customers are actually listening.
If they are, good fuck. Yeah.
So what should we kick off with?
I'm excited for the perfect match.
Alright, let's do the perfect match, guys. Okay. Ooh.
Okay.
What is your least favourite kind of food? Indian, Chinese, Italian, Greek, something else, and if so, what?
That's a tough one.
It is a tough one because they're all good, but something else, if what? That's so vague. I know foods that you don't like. He hates tomatoes and tuna. Just say out of those. I think the one you like least is Chinese.
It's probably yes, so yeah.
Do you love Indian?
I love Indian.
You love Italian?
Yeah.
Everyone loves Greek.
Yeah.
She's like meat and rice. That's like the ideal life.
It's true. Okay.
Gosh.
Which of the 7 dwarves am I most like in character? Is it A, dopey, B, sleepy, C, grumpy, D, happy, or E, one of the others, and if so, which one?
You want to be happy, don't you? No, you are actually really happy. But sometimes you are really dopey. Like, I literally have to repeat things to you like 3 times. Like, he doesn't know.
I do listen.
But I mean, kind of like a combination. If those 2 dwarves had a baby, dopey and happy, that's what you would be.
Dappy.
Oh, what do I like to see at the end of a film? Tears, kisses, laughter, or explosions?
I don't think explosions would be one. I would like to say laughter. I find that would be a nice ending
I like
to
a
a film.
comedy. We mainly watch comedies because I think when we do watch films, we are exhausted. We just want to like have an easy watch. Like we don't often like sit and watch hard to watch things.
No, so I reckon a laughter at the end.
Let's move on. What's next?
Amelia anecdote. This one's for Jaya to talk about.
Do you know what? I'd love to share just a small secondary anecdote. My best friend Rosie, we don't see her that often, and the other day she was coming to the woods with us, so not
That's a bit weird. Like we go to the woods all the time.
A Wendover Woods, which is like a big kids
Which
thing.
is everyone knows the Gruffalo, right?
Yeah, so they've got a Gruffalo trail there. So Rosie doesn't see me maybe every couple of weeks. She hasn't seen her that much since she started school. And literally within about 2 seconds of Rosie getting in the car, the first thing Amelia says is not hello, how are you? It's Auntie Rosie, I've got 3 boyfriends. This child is gonna be trouble.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on these boys.
She's 4, if we haven't mentioned before.
Yeah, she's 4.
3 weeks in, 3 boyfriends. That's a boyfriend a week. But the real story here, we went to the induction together, didn't we? And we found out there that all children up to Key Stage 1, so like year 2, get milk and a snack and a free school lunch. So she comes home from school one day and she's like, oh, I don't get milk at school. I'm not on Mr. Cole's list. I'm like, what? I sort of thought she was bullshitting because I was pretty sure we knew that.
I remember it,
Yeah, but she gets milk. Anyway, I ignored it. I heard her tell my dad. I heard her tell you.
Yeah.
I heard her tell Granny.
Yeah.
She obviously went to her dad's house and said it to her paternal grandma, who then texts me in a very concerned way, saying like, oh, Amelia seems really sad that she's not getting milk at school. Is there a reason, or do you have to pay for it, or whatever? And I'm like, right, this has gone too far. Like, what is going on? She's telling everyone under the sun that she doesn't get milk at school.
But then Mr. Cole, the teacher, turns around to us. Is everything alright?
Yeah, because we're waiting there. I was just wondering about what the milk list is, because Amelia keeps saying she's not getting milk. He literally looked at me like I was a crackhead. The milks actually help yourself, and
you have to get it after
after you pick up your fruit. There's no list.
And Amelia's standing there.
Amelia's standing right there, and I turn to her and I'm like, Amelia, so are you picking up the milk? Yes. Mr. Cole's laughing, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I turn to Mia again, I'm like, Mia, have you been getting milk at school? Like every day, do you pick up your milk? Yeah. What is the milk list? Why have you made this whole drama up for no reason? She's like, I was only joking. The that comes out of her mouth.
It's ridiculous.
She probably drinks her boyfriend's milk as well.
That's Amelia's anecdote.
That's Amelia's anecdote.
Wilbur has become a bit of a...
He's a fiend. What Wilbur steals, basically. Yeah. This is the list that I can think of this week. He stole a whole croissant, ran under the sofa. Joel had to put it out.
I pulled him out by his tail.
He just had a massive croissant in his mouth.
Huge croissant.
Amelia's croissant. Salt and vinegar chickpea puffs that were left on the dining table. She'd gotten up onto the table and was eating. Then he stole a whole apple and put it in his bed. Joel found it in his bed.
Milk from your bowl of cereal, because for some reason she'll make a bowl of cereal but she won't.
I just like moist cereal. I don't like milk, so I just sort of coat it
and leave a whole
and leave
bowl
the
of
whole
milk.
bowl of milk. He drank the whole bowl of milk. Yeah, that did not do his digestion any favours. No. He's been going after Lucy's celery at work.
I mean, he's a healthy dog.
Big in life. If there's anything edible anywhere within his reach, well, we'll eat it.
That's Wilbur this week.
It's Wilbur. Worst customer of the week is actually just a generalised one because it happened to me so many times today. You know when someone orders like 5 things and you only have 2 hands, so you'll balance as much as you can and you'll take it over to the table. You clearly have no more appendages on which to balance items on. You'll put everything down and you'll just be about to go back and get something else and I'll be like, oh, and can I have my milk? And you're like, am I an octopus? Where did you want me to put it? In my mouth? Of course you can have your milk. I just can't bring everything
at once.
I'm gonna get a trolley.
Patient.
That's my generalised worst customer of the week.
It's just your anger you just wanted to release there.
I was really angry.
And breathe. So, I'm going to say it was early last week. I had a customer, I just got back from my lunch break, and there was a lady walking in front of me with a little cute dog, smaller than Wilbur. This lady walks up with her dog, ties her to this like the wooden banister, and I'm like, oh, just to let you know, like you can bring dogs inside if you want. She's like, oh no, don't worry, I'm just popping to the toilet. So I was like, okay, not a problem. The woman walks off to the toilet and the dog just starts yapping. Yap. Like, I can't see its owner, so it wants to just yap. And I'm like, okay, I'll be nice. I'll just look after this dog while the owner's in the toilet. So I'm stroking this dog and I'm trying to chill it out so it doesn't yap and obviously annoy every other customer there. The lady then finally comes back after a few minutes and I'm like, don't worry, I've looked after your dog. And I'm like, so can I get you a coffee or anything? She's like, oh no, I just needed the toilet. And walks straight back out. We're not a fucking public restroom.
No. So
This is episode 1.
Episode 1! Pilot. So from next week, obviously, we won't be doing our whole like really soppy love story. We're going to start with what's been going on in the week. And then we'll have all the other sections that we've just done. This is the end.
This is the end of episode 1. Thank you if you are watching.
If you like it, please do like, rate, subscribe, share it with your friends. This is just us sharing our journey, which we think is pretty cool. Do give us some honest love.
And tell us what you would like to hear about.
Yeah, if you think of any other sections we could put in, any questions you want to ask, we would love to hear from you. We want to engage with everyone, so.
Definitely.
Yeah. Thanks for listening, guys.
Thanks.